In today's news, oh the irony, how I love the SEC, and evidently so does Congress and Ripple's leading figureheads. Our first post here highlights former SEC Commissioner Joe Gunfest, who warned the SEC back in December 17th of 2020, a little over 3.5 years from now, that if Ether is to be allowed to trade freely in the market, so too must XRP. And if XRP is to be subject to restrictions, so too should Ethereum. Any other result cannot be rationalized and would be an unfaithful allegiance to the law. But regardless of that, the SEC sued Ripple over XRP anyways, and now they're going after Ethereum. And evidently, Brad Garlinghouse is partly confused but equally in a sense loving this complete idiocy from the SEC. Quote, the SEC picked fights with the industry and is losing badly in courts. At what point will they realise they will lose the war against Ethereum just as they lost against XRP? And in the words of Ripple CLO Stuart Odworthy, Congress must stop funding this insanity. And it seems that Congress equally are getting very sick and tired of the SEC and their gross overreach, as there was recently a hearing regarding the SEC's overreach and the opening statements on which were both from Ripple and Grayscale and presented the evidence that the SEC has been a failure. To take a quote from Republican French Hill, not only has the SEC lost in the court of public opinion, the agency is also getting trampled by the federal courts, especially as it relates to digital assets. And honestly, the best part about all of this is that this sort of information, this news, is now reaching mainstream media, as highlighted in this interview on CNBC again with French Hill. Now, the speculations behind this lawsuit that the SEC has filed is because Gary Gensler wants to stop the Ethereum ETF, and this would probably be the best strategy, to classify Ethereum as a security. However, the speculation from Stephen Arell, Ethereum whistleblower, that this is much deeper than we can predict. Gary Gensler's plan to get a free pass or to get a get out of jail free card is to design and conceal the SEC's corrupt involvement in Ethereum. So Gary Gensler gives Prometheum a magic bullet license which offers Ethereum as a security, pretends his hand is forced, although this was his own decision, and then justifies classifying Ethereum as a security with the move to proof of stake, despite the fact that it's been proof of stake since the ICO was first established. Proving once more that Ethereum has been tainted since the day of the ICO, basically since the very beginning. But what hasn't been tainted and has been proved in court that it is not a security is none other than Ripple and XRP. Another massive victory that, again, I feel like people don't understand how massive this information is. And due to all the massive information coming out regarding the SEC as of right now, the speculation rising once again, rumours that Ripple and the SEC has reached a settlement agreement, which in the words of the Black Swan capitalist, whether it's true or not, a settlement isn't necessary, but it is inevitable. Ripple's network by now is far beyond the SEC's control, and XRP is already functioning as a currency in many countries. This is not a speculation, it's a matter of fact. XRP is being used, and sooner or later, it'll be the very same for the United States as well, utilising XRP for practical use, and XRP will soar to the moon. Thanks for watching. Besides, subscribe, speak, good day, and good night.